everyone. Today we're here with Nicha Douglas, superstar creator of Ohm Body products, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her company, her inspiration, holistic health approach, and her Ohm Body line products. Hi Nicha, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your company, how you got started, your vision, and your product line?
Okay. Well, Ohm Body was born in 2006. And it was an extension of myself. At the time, I'd just become a holistic practitioner, and I was treating clients for a lot of common issues that they may have, with themselves from the inside out. And through that, just birthed the idea that, while we're addressing the inside out, there are things that we need to do topically as well. We're using, a lot of things that are exacerbating issues. So this was born to really make sure that we're cleansing on the inside, but we're also helping to heal from the outside too.
Excellent. And can you just tell us a little bit about your excellent products you have here today? Just some of the specialties that they might treat holistically.
Well, I think for a lot of, especially with ethnic hair care, particularly sisters, our hair and our scalp, we have a lot of dry scalp issues. Which usually stem from our diet, don't get me wrong, but I think a lot of the products that we use right now with petroleum and the sulfates, they really just dry out our scalp even more. So all of these products are either water-based products or use oils that are very close to the pH of our skin. So you'll have like avocado oil. At some point in time, or at one time I had a lot of jojoba, safflower oil. These are oils that are really close to the pH of our skin, so they don't flame up our skin or dry it out even more. The other reason for them being water-based is so that we can rinse it easily. Our hair is not something that we're jumping in the shower every day. We're not wash and go every day all the time. So we want a product that is not going to build up, is not going to cake up on our scalp and further irritate it. So everything here is all natural. Even the scents are the way that they are processed and distilled. It's a natural process, so you're really, really limiting your exposure to toxicity, and that's the way it should be. I mean, we want to do these things on the inside. We want to eat good food and good healthy foods. We also want to use healthy products as well for the outside.
Nicha, now please tell us, walk us through your product line and what specifically your products can be used for and how they can be used.
Sure. Well, here we have the most popular product. This is the Sweet Hair Pudding. And the Sweet Hair Pudding is the marriage of a lock butter, which has a lot of moisturizing properties. You have the shea butter
too.
Good, pink, good. A little strawberry extract there,
Yes.
all natural. You could, well, don't taste it, but you could.
You could if you
wanted to. So again, I was saying this is a marriage of like a shea butter and actually the gel. It's the gel with some honey. So it's a great pudding for styling locks. I twist my locks with this. I actually washed my locks just last week.
Too.
Thanks. Nice and clean today. So you can style locks with it. I know a lot of women that use it as a leave-in, like a leave-in conditioner. If they're doing twist outs or the double strand twist they want to leave in their hair, or also for that 3B, 4A hair texture who's looking to extend their curls, to elongate their curls, and wear it as a wash and go. So they wash their hair, they put the styler in, and it really enhances their curls, and then they go about their day, and they get a good 2 days out of that.
And I love double duty products because just in and of itself, you can use it for so many things. The leave-in, the styler. So it's really, you really get a good use out of anything. Because I love being able to just leave something in my hair and not have to worry about it.
Right. Trust me, I'm all so low
Right.
Right. This hairdo right here is for you guys. Next, actually, we have the hydrating hair milk. This is a product that originally the name of it was Kinky. And the reason that it was called Kinky is because I had a parent who called me really kind of fussing out. She didn't know what to use. She's like, my daughter's hair is so kinky, and she just kept going on and on and on about how kinky her child's hair, and you could hear the frustration in her voice, and she just really wanted something that was going to be a detangler. This was born. It really, I kind of really had it sitting around using it for myself, And I was like, oh, well, maybe this would work as a detangler. I was using it as more for my locks as a leave-in conditioner, as a softener, because with locks oftentimes we don't get to treat the whole hair. As the hair gets so much longer, you kind of really always end up focusing here on the roots and then nothing below. So I was using it to kind of really just keep my locks conditioned. And she was kind of a test. I sent it out to her, and she loved it. It was the thing that became the detangler and really popular amongst a lot of parents. I changed the name, kind of probably for obvious reasons.
Right.
And then it became a product that as more stylists used it, I was getting so much feedback from the multiple uses of the things that they were doing with it, the alternate uses. I have a stylist who had nothing but clients with relaxers. She was using it as a setting lotion. Wow. Which I just wouldn't have thought to even tell her to do.
Right.
And she's like, this works great because most setting lotions will dry the hair really, really hard, but
make it flaky.
Yeah, and she said this doesn't have that, but it dry when it dries, it still has a hold to it, but it's still soft. People use it as leave-in conditioners. You can use it on locks. I mean, so it has some serious moisturizing properties in it. It is a hydrating hair milk because it's a milky consistency. There isn't any milk in it, so you're not worrying. Some people have a thing with milk.
Do I have to put it in the refrigerator?
You don't. You don't. And it's really awesome, especially for women who are wearing like styles with braids where they also don't get to moisturize their hair too often. They can use that for
And I love that it's in
a
little spray, so it's easy to just kind of spray it. Oh no. But another thing I want to point out is that I love how on your products the first ingredients are love and patience.
Yes.
This one says serenity, divine wisdom. I just thought that was a really, really nice touch.
And again, I think that everything that you touch, every person that you engage with, everything that you do, I mean, I can only be me, and then everything, there's all these extensions of me, so I have no choice but to put me into this product, and trust me, it's a big meditation session before I'm making this product. It's like by a rule, if I'm in a funk, I don't manufacture, just because that's really important to me. I mean, I know it sounds kind of silly even, but it's really important to me that everything that you do is an extension of you, and everything that you touch is people are going to feel that.
Right.
And so you just never know how much weight is in negativity sometimes. So I make sure, like, it's positive, there's love that goes into this. There's a lot of care, there's a lot of sincerity.
Yes, and I think that's good. That's the first line of customer service, because your love is going straight into your product before people even receive them, to even put them in your hair. So they already know that it's love and patience and a true act of kindness coming from you.
Yeah.
So I appreciate this walkthrough of your product.
Yes.
And now, if someone has a specific, let's say, problem with their hair, like I know, especially in the winter, my scalp is really dry and tight and itchy. What would that translate into with one of your products that I could use in order to alleviate that?
Okay. Well, first things first, I'll say that, especially for most people in the wintertime, why our skin becomes a little bit more itchy and our hair becomes a little bit more dry, water. When it's cold, your sense for thirst is it's different from when it's hot. When it's hot, you're sweating, you're panting, you feel that you're thirsty, but when it's cold, your body, your mind it's like a little mind trick. You don't realize how thirsty you really are. So we actually drink less water in the wintertime. We're actually a little bit more dehydrated in the wintertime. So that would be the first step, is to make sure that you really increase your water intake, probably even more so in the winter than in the summer.
I'm guilty, because I hardly do the whatever in regular time.
8-ounce glasses of water.
So I'm guilty of that.
Well, it can be little things that you do. I mean, in the morning, instead of drinking coffee, drink tea, because that's water. It's water with some herbal nutrition there, but do that, and then throughout the day, just keep yourself a jug. That's the trick. Don't try to, get
a whole bunch of cups.
Yeah,
line them up.
You'd be like, oh my gosh, 6 more to go for the day. Just keep your jug, fill it, and then, the day doesn't just consist of when you're at work. It's, from the time you get up to the time you go to bed, you can handle that. That's nothing. Yes. But for dry scalp, I would definitely say the oil, which we don't have present here as a product for you to see, but the Eureka oil is excellent. That has over 24 different hair vitamins in it. So everything, from sage and lavender and tea tree, and the oil base is an avocado oil base. So avocado oil really helps to alleviate dry skin. Also olive oil. Those are really good oils that just don't just get on there and just sit there and coat. They really penetrate. They do a really good job of kind of penetrating and getting in and taking care of dryness. So
thank you.
that's a product to look to. Yeah.
Take that into consideration in upping my water count. One thing I definitely believe in a Naturally Me Media is supporting Black-owned businesses, because I myself am a Black-owned business. So just tell us your significance in supporting Black business with Ohm Body.
Oh man, Ohm Body was birthed, I think really with our people at the center of it. For myself, that's a part of my philosophy and my principle and my purpose here on this planet is serving our people. I've been blessed. I've been blessed with keeping that as a part of this principle and the purpose of what I'm doing. I've been blessed with interfacing with other people like yourselves and the other women that are present here who have that as a like mindset.
Right.
It's really important. We don't realize how much of our Black business we are losing to non-Black business owners,
especially within the hair care industry.
Especially within this industry. And if we do not really take a hold of it now, our children's children are not going to have an appreciation for this and for this. And the diversity that we share, we're going to be forced to have one look and be expected to buy towards that. And it's just not fair. The rest of the planet is celebrating their diversity, and we are not being encouraged to. So Black business, especially in this particular, with these products, it's just so super important that we support others and we support, that sister over there who's doing it, and that's the last thing you'll hear me do is hate on another business for whatever she's doing, whether I agree with the ingredients that she uses or doesn't use. You will always still find me celebrating the fact that she is making an effort to address us.
Right.
And so I think that's key.
I totally agree.
So with that said about my desires for supporting Black businesses, a part of what I'd like to do moving forward, I'm going to be going to school for a medical program to do more, to have more of a platform to address not just our aesthetics and our hair and our skin and even just the things we're putting in, but just to also address our medical issues, because again, we are really, really underserved when it comes to health care. We don't have a lot of providers that look like you and I, that people like you and I can go to and feel like we can relate and you understand my concerns and my issues. So
we're so looking forward to you now and in the future.
Yeah, thank you.
And it was so great speaking with you today.
It was good speaking with you too.
And hopefully we'll see you soon on Naturally Me TV. Won't be a stranger. And I will definitely be trying this sweet hair pudding.
Good.
And y'all can check for my review later. Yay. Thank you.